This is Joe Rosemaric, Rosemaric Fishing. We're out here on a beautiful Saturday morning. Got a nice 15-mile-an-hour wind. Good little walleye chop going on. Assuming we can go find any walleyes. Probably just another wonderful day of chasing bass and pike. Here we go. So we're doing something kind of different today. Just kind of in a rut. Seem to be catching the same fish on the same baits, and just need to break that up. So I was out of town and I got 3 new baits that I haven't used before, and just trying only new baits today. Let's see if we can catch some bass and northern pike. We got a lipless crankbait, medium diving crankbait, and some floating 5-inch plastic worms. Okay, and here's our first one of the day. Got a nice largemouth bass on a medium diving crankbait. He smashed that really hard. Nice jumps, nice big fat fish. We'll get him unhooked and back in the water. All right, so we got a measurement on him. 18 inches, nice big fat healthy fish. And there he goes. Managed to hook me getting him unhooked, but that's all right. Small price to pay. And here's number 2 on the day. He was nice enough to unhook himself as we lifted him into the boat. Just a small little largemouth bass, and he's back in the lake. And here we are with bass number 3 on the day. Got a medium diving crankbait, just out here drifting in the wind. Pick this guy up, we'll get him loose and back in the water. A little bit bigger than the last one, but not big. Nice thick healthy fish though. Back in the lake. And here's bass number 4 today. This guy's been fighting. He's got a kind of chipped up tail here. Caught him on this medium diving crankbait. Get him loose and back in the water. So again, another nice healthy bass, not real big. 10-12 inches. There he goes. Well, that was interesting. I'm cranking in. I don't feel like I have anything. Had something, have a bass come up, chase, bite the back of my bait, and as soon as I lifted up, it got off. So I'm not going to count that one, but it was interesting. Here's number 5 on the day. Pretty small again. You can hear him bouncing around the rattles in that crankbait. Ow, that didn't feel very good. We'll get him loose and back in the water. And here goes bass number 5. Here's number 6 on the day. First one on that lipless crankbait. Let's see if we can pull it out here. The pliers. We'll get them loose and back. And here goes bass number 6. Just had bass number 7 on the lipless crankbait, and jumped off, lifting them in the boat. So 7. Here's number 8 on the day. We didn't even net him. We were able to just threw him in the boat and he landed in the net. Just sitting there. Number 8 on the day. First northern pike, little small guy, going back in the water. And here's number 9, another northern pike on that lipless crankbait. We'll get him loose and back in the water. And here goes fish number 9, northern pike number 2. Well, we were about ready to call it. Just think we weren't going to get something on the worm today, but finally, here's number 10. Patience paying off. We got a small largemouth bass, just completely enveloped this worm. We got him on this jig. We'll show you a little bit once we get this guy back in the water. So here's fish number 10, bass number 7, letting him go. So here's what we did with our plastic. And I have this in one of my videos. You take this jig with a prop on it. As you go in the water, this prop will spin, make some vibration. You take a straight worm, about halfway back, you just quarter it so it's got these legs. Depending on the exact worm, sometimes you got to put a nail or something in there just to keep those legs spread apart. And it acts like a kind of skinny creature bait. So that makes fish caught on all 3 new lures today. All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We did something different. We got some new baits, which at this point is hard to find sometimes. But we got 3 new baits, tried them out. A diving crankbait, a lipless crankbait, and a new brand of plastic worms. Managed to catch fish on all 3. it was nice just to do something other than using the same bait on the same lake, catching the same fish over and over. So don't be afraid to be adventurous, try new things, and learn new skills to add to that tackle box and your toolbox in terms of being a sport angler. It's been Joe Rosemary. Thanks for watching.